Hi everyone. Today we're going to be making a holiday placemat for Thanksgiving. We're going to use Word to do that. So you will go over to the Word icon and double click on it to open the word processing program. And once it opens, as you see here, you may have to wait a little bit. Once it opens, I want you to click on Blank Document, and you should have a screen that looks something like this. If it's not full screen, you go over to the square up in the upper right hand corner and click on it, and it will make your screen look like mine. Now to begin, you're going to type your name. I'm going to type my name and class code. I don't really have a class code, so I'm just going to type Media Arts. And we're ready to begin. I will tap the enter key twice to bring my cursor down. And I'm going to go back up into the menu, and next to home we have insert design and we have layout. I'm going to click on layout, and that brings a new menu up. I'm going to move over to orientation. I'm going to click on that. So right now our paper is in portrait. I want to change it to landscape. So if you click on it, it's going to make it nice and wide and the shape that I want it to be. So the next thing we need to do is type our holiday greeting. So I'm going to type Happy Thanksgiving, and I'm going to add an exclamation mark. And now I'm ready to start making some changes. The first thing I'll do is I'll use my mouse, I'll right click behind it and then drag it across. You'll notice that there was a quick little menu that came up and disappeared, but that's okay. We'll bring that back by going up to the home button in the menu and clicking on it. And this right here, this whole section deals with the font. So what I'd like to do now is I'm going to change the font, and clicking on that upside down triangle brings up a menu, and you can just scroll through it. You can choose a couple, see how you like them. I think I'm going to go to one that I've used before. Uh, I think it's very pretty, and it's the Lucienda calligraphy. So now I've changed my font. I want to also change the size. To do that, I go back up into the font menu. Next to that, well, I click on the little upside down triangle next to the number 11, and I'm going to select 72. I'm going to make my font nice and big. Notice my font is still highlighted. I still need my words highlighted so that the changes that I make get applied. So I've changed my font, I've changed the size. Now it's time to change the color. Go back up into the font menu here and see how this A has a little red line under it. That's font color. So I'll click on that drop down arrow, and I'm changing it to orange. I'm going to move my cursor onto that. I like that color. And now I've got it changed. There's only one other thing I need to do before I move out of this menu, and that is I want to center Happy Thanksgiving on the page. So next to the font, we have the paragraph setting, and this is where we make these adjustments. Right now, the margin is set to the left. I want to center it. So if I click on that with my cursor, it moves Happy Thanksgiving to the center of my page. And that's all I wanted to do with that. So now I'm going to move my mouse. I'm going to move my cursor over after Thanksgiving. And I'm just going to click on my paper. And I'm going to tap my return key or my enter key once to center my cursor under what I've typed. The next thing I want to do is add pictures to decorate my placemat. So I'm going to go up to the toolbar. I'm going to click on insert menu, and I'm going to click on insert. And here we have pictures and we have online pictures. I'm going to try online pictures. We can use Creative Commons pictures, which are allow us to use them without restriction. I'm going to type the word Thanksgiving into the search bar, and I'm going to enter. This does happen. Sometimes our school website, our school protects us from downloading things from websites. So I thought this could happen. So I had a backup plan. We're going to cancel this. And instead of adding pictures from online pictures, we're going to go to click on the picture and open up this menu. if it will open. Okay. So on your desktops, I dropped a folder of some Creative Commons pictures. So if you go to click on desktop, and then you'll see this is my desktop, so it might look a little different, but you're going to see a folder that says Thanksgiving pictures. If you click on it and open it, you have the picture. So this is the picture I want to use. I'm going to grab the turkey. I'm going to click insert. Now, it's really big. I don't want it to be that big, but if you go to any of the corners, see how the cursor goes from this little moving cross to the arrow, double arrows. If I drag it in, it makes the turkey smaller, and I can keep dragging it, making it smaller until when I let it go, it goes back onto my Happy Thanksgiving page. So I've added this. I can go back to that folder and I can add more pictures. So I can click on Insert, Pictures. This folder stayed open, so I might click on that. I think that's pretty, and click Insert. And maybe I want to drag that and put it up here next to my Happy Thanksgiving. Now, by doing that, see how now my turkey moved off the page. So if I make that nice and small, my turkey is back. And so you can go ahead and you can play with this as much as you want. I can also right click. I can click this and then right click and say copy. And then I can just click on my paper anywhere again and left click again and paste that. That's another way to, another shortcut. And maybe I want to put this over, drag it, put it over here on the other side of things. That looks pretty. So there are different ways that you can add pictures. If that confused you, don't worry. Just go back up to Insert, Pictures, and then go to the Open folder. Once you've found that you've decorated your placemat the way that you liked it, and you're ready to print, before you do anything else, it's time to save in case anything goes wrong. So you go up to File, click on File, and it gives you this page. Click on Save. And when the Save dialog box comes up, which hopefully it will come up, I'm going to click on this PC. You're going to click on the Media Arts page. And then I'm going to just click on my name. And now I'm just going to type in this section here where you save. You're going to see a little screen like this come up. I'm going to type my name, Mrs. C. I'm going to write placemat. And then I'm going to click save. And now I've saved it. And you'll save it like that too. That's just to make sure that if anything goes wrong, if we have trouble with the printer, that I can print it for you later. And then we're ready to print. In order to print, you have to raise your hand, call me over, let me take a quick look at your placemat, make sure everything that you've done, everything is spelled correctly, and that everything is on one page. And then I'll send it to the color printer and you'll be done. So I hope you enjoy this. I think this will be a nice little project for Thanksgiving that you can take home and put on your Thanksgiving table. So if you have any questions, I'll be free to walk around and help anyone while you're working on this. Good luck. Have fun.